Well, greetings and salutations, everybody. Welcome back once again for the very first time to the Farts and Crap Show, where today, as per usual, it's your host Anjo here with part 61 of Sekiro, the complete series. Hope you guys are all doing well today. And on today's episode, we're gonna be proceeding like normal a little bit. And before we do that, I just I I gotta get this off my chest. So on the last episode, we finished Dojun's quest, uh, quote unquote quest, and yeah, there's no reason for this. Like, it literally just is the same item. That's yeah, that's pretty much it. We got a little bit of lore, I guess, from the item description, classic FromSoft thing, which fine, but this was kind of a foregone conclusion anyway. It didn't really matter. Like, did not really matter. Like, the game probably, as I said in the last episode, it seems like they kind of cut the quest short and like scrapped it because like time restrictions for development, probably because of Activision, I would assume, because it doesn't really happen with like the other publishers, and like especially Bandai Namco, or obviously when FromSoft self-publishes stuff. It yeah, you don't really, this is all you get. There's no other reason to do Dojun's quest. Like, there's really no reason. It's not required for anything, as I mentioned before, and yeah, you get one fairly useless item for a bunch of running around and doing a bunch of crap that really doesn't matter, like, at all. Like, at least with Jinzaimon, if I'm saying that right, it probably not, but completing his quest is kind of just along the way to your usual destinations, and it's like a little bit of extra dialogue, and then at least he gives you a bundled Jizu statue, which counts separately in your inventory, which kind of cool. Like, especially for like if you're struggling with a certain boss or something. That's all well and good and fine. I like this crap. They didn't even name this one any different. It's just a regular thing. And then the Dojun one, it's like, yeah, Dosaku and Dojun were basically the same person. Like, kind of, I was talking about in the last episode, where he wasn't really talking to anyone. Fine. Fine. Whatever. It's disappointing. It's not even really a reveal. It should have at least given the player something cool at the end of it. Something slightly better would have been fine. Or maybe a lot of experience or something, like maybe a new dialogue with one of the other characters. Even just a little extra snippet from Emma would be fine. Because, like, Dojun was also a student of Dogen, I guess, her teacher. That would have been acceptable. Like, even with this crap, like, a little bit of something that ties in to something narratively would have been okay. But no, it's just a useless side quest, and I'm a little bit upset about it. But it doesn't really matter, honestly. Like, I had a feeling there was a reason. I've never done that quest before. And yeah, it's not worth it. 100%. 100% not worth it. Like, if you want to do everything, cool, fine. Like, in my opinion, you can do everything without doing that quest. I hesitate, struggle to even call it a quest. Oops. Why? You good there, Guardian Ape? That was quite a turn. Yeah, apparently I'm a little rusty. Alright, it's fine. fair. It's fine. You know, I screwed up the pacing, the spacing, and the punish windows. So my bad. Right. God, I should have gone under that. What? What? Why? Like, it unlocked automatically. of the rare situations where the second phase is way easier than the first phase. And again, would be cool if... I mean, you get the chance later, I guess, if you really want it, but would be cool if you had the Mortal Blade already, if you just use it on the centipede. That'd be cool, but alright. It's been a little bit since we've been able to do this, so... Oh, attack power has been increased. Nice. And we'll go ahead and rest. Yeah. We'll go ahead and do this too. Actually, no. I think it only affects the unseen aid thing, which doesn't really matter 90% of the time. So we'll just go ahead and go in here and grab the thing, because no reason not to at this point. And we're pretty close to the next skill point, so I'm just gonna go to the usual spot real quick, Gunfort, and do a little bit of Sen and a little bit of experience. And we'll buy back some spirit emblems. And, oh, I didn't even get the items in here yet. So we just haven't done this on this playthrough yet. Huh. I thought I'd been here at least once. Alright. Almost there. Do have to wrap this up pretty soon, though. Okay. Oh, that means we can get the reversal. Okay, cool. Yep, trying to get that. We'll showcase this pretty soon. I don't remember if they get 2 different slots. Apparently they do. Right. Yeah, I think... Yeah, I think you actually have to have, like, target. And I don't want to aggro one of these guys and just run away, so, we could do this real quick. Phew, yeah. I'll just kind of show this real quick. It's not a great skill. Honestly, a little disappointing, but I mean, you can get it fairly early. I just opted not to because it's pretty much obsolete almost as soon as you get it. A slashing combat art that is spinning downward leap. That is a spinning downward leap. It can close large distances instantly, create distance from foes. This is a technique of the Nightjar clan, the shinobi who serve Ashina. The Nightjar use the weight of their massive shuriken to add force to the blow. The shinobi prosthetic is made of heavy steel and can be used in a similar capacity. Though, kinda doesn't, but whatever. That's... The Nightjar Slash leaps with a forward and reverse spin, making an offensive and defensive skill simultaneously. Close in, strike, then fly away. The style of fighting gave the Nightjar clan their name. Yeah, so, leap in with a spin and slash away at the enemy. While locked on, hold direction. So in the opposite direction of the enemy, then L1 and R1 again, reversal, slash at the target, then somersault away. So it's pretty cool skill, honestly. I was kind of hoping to see this in Elden Ring, but, you know.
My water, no one...
Yeah, we've heard this. Yeah. So, as a gap closer, kind of cool. As an attack, not so much. Like, it's just kind of not great. Kind of curious how Spiral Cloud Passage will do on these guys. That's not what I want to keep equipped. Yeah, burn is gonna be a thing. You seriously just ignore me for a second? Doesn't really care that much. It's apparently stuck on something. Here you go, buddy. You do not want... You don't want this. Trying to warn him. Could go the other way. Not that it matters. Dick. Honestly, we're probably not going to come back down here, but this is a good spot to have. Hey, that was already the right room. Didn't know why I did that. That's pretty much all we need. Fairly sure we can still take the shortcut thing to go straight to the top without fighting that mini boss. So,
Hey there, still.
yeah, I'm just gonna sell some of that crap because fuck it, it's even the same value. Like, yeah, get rid of this shit. Yeah. Yeah, he's got one heavy left, okay. Alright.
Until next time.
Alright. Cool. Skill point is 30, almost 33,000? Oh, it's getting expensive. Yeah. That's gonna do it for today, guys. Thank you all for being here. Hope you enjoyed. Next episode, yeah, we're doing the next new thing, I'm pretty sure. I'll have to take a look at things, as far as the next steps involved, but I was like 90% sure on this one. Like, it's kind of just what we need to do is get the Lotus and head back to the castle. But yeah, I will double check with my notes and the guide and all that good stuff, so we're definitely doing the proper steps next time. But yeah, and Dojun's quest, just don't worry about it. It kind of sucks. But thank you all for being here. Hope you enjoyed. Of course, before we get going, it's time for the outro, the special thanks, the updates, all that good stuff. And a very special thank you going out to the current Farts and Crap Show members, the amazing people who help make it possible, Navalis Draconis, Aaron Schick, and 97 Johnny Boy. Thank you so very much for choosing to support the show a bit more directly via channel membership. It vastly helps out. Very much appreciate it, and it is very much optional. So you guys are extra awesome for doing so. And if you guys want to be extra awesome like these amazing people and get in on all those membership benefits, check out that join button down below. In case you don't know what I'm talking about, and there's no join button for you, there's also a link in the description. Talks about becoming a channel member. That does the same thing. But yeah, before we talk about membership tiers, a quick little word on YouTube handles. That is why 97JohnnyBoy has an @ symbol in front of his screen name there. That is a handle. The unique identifiers on YouTube that help with a number of things, namely navigation. And he has channel of his own. It's great stuff. Highly recommend it, which you can easily go check out just by going to youtube.com/@97JohnnyBoy, and it'll take you straight there. Yeah, you can also punch a handle into YouTube search. It will narrow down your results significantly, pretty much exclusively to the content from that creator. And since handles are 100% unique, it's another way to double check, make sure you're in the right place. But around here, membership tiers start at $3 a month. It's 10 cents a day, gets you into all the basic stuff, including getting to vote on the series that get made here on the channel via the Members' Choice Polls. It's a thing we do once a month for a full 7 days over on the membership tab, and that is how all of the series get decided. So we will have one coming up for April. It's likely going to be towards the end of the month. Once again, it's been that way for about 6 months now. And it's more than likely going to be deciding the series to follow Wind Waker HD. So, won't be starting for a little bit, but be able to determine what the series is preemptively. And that's pretty much all I know at this point in time. Even that is an estimation because this is an approximation of future announcements from the past. So if you want all the announcements as they happen and the bell doesn't work for you, totally get it. The bell does not work for me either, but there are 4 other ways you can stay up to date. We have the post tab here on the channel, the Farts and Crap Show Twitter /X, the Bluesky, and the Discord. I always post on all 4 whenever there's an announcement, so regardless of which one of those works for you, you can stay up to date. And links for those are down in the description, also on the channel banner. But yeah, that's gonna do it for now. So thank you all once again for being here, guys. Till next time, take care, and I hope you all have a magnificent day.